just want to speak to you quickly about making your own decisions in your life and not conforming. And not conforming to the way other people want you to live your life, because I've been subject to this a lot, where, especially with big decisions, where essentially a lot of people have told me how to live my life and I've listened to them. And every single time I knew in my gut that I didn't want to do that. And I still ended up doing it and I regretted it. So whatever decision you're thinking about making, because we all have those decisions, there's deep decisions or things where the things you've been putting off, the things you're procrastinating on, the things you don't want to do because you're scared that what will happen when you do it, or how others might react to you, or what your life will be like and how risky it is. But think about it. Most people tiptoe their way through life, hoping to make it safely to death. What do you have to lose? You're going to die anyway. You're going to die eventually, and you don't know when, because you think it's 60 years from now. You think you'll live until 80, 90, 100, however long it may be, but things can happen. You get sick, you get hit by a car, someone stabs you, whatever the fuck may happen can happen. There's always that probability. It's low, it's extremely low. You might get into a car crash, whatever it may be. The point is, you are going to die, and you need to realize that a lot more than you are right now. And in doing so, you need to think to yourself that you only have one go at this, man. And if you're going to live your life based off of other people's opinions and decisions and thoughts of how you should live your life, you're always going to be unhappy. Because I guarantee you right now, you have something that you want to do, or you want to act a certain way or be a certain person, but you're not doing that because of your environment, or because you're scared. But that fear is good. Please understand, having that fear is good, because no one who has ever done anything important with their life has not had that fear. They've all had it, because you cannot grow inside your comfort zone, right? And when you start to get that feeling of fear, right, it means that you're leaving your comfort zone, which is great, because only growth can happen where? Outside your comfort zone. Okay? And it's a good thing you have that feeling, but it comes down to the kind of person that you want to be. Because do you want to be the person who takes advice from their fears, never takes that risk? Because is it even risky in the end? If we're all gonna die, is it risky in the end? I don't think it is. But there's two types of people you can be. You can be the person who takes advice from their fears and will constantly stay in that comfort zone, and will have many, many regrets on their deathbed, thinking of the what ifs. What if I would have done that sooner? What if I did that? What if I didn't do this? What if I lived my life the way I wanted to? Or you can be the person who realizes that that fear is normal, but despite of it, there should be a deep-rooted feeling in your gut that you know this is the right decision. You just have to take that first step, or jump when you don't want to jump, or jump when you don't feel you're ready to jump. That is exactly when you jump. Because the truth is, there's never going to be a right time, right? And if you constantly, because your mind is always going to come up with reasons why you cannot do something. Not enough money, not the right time, you're busy, what will my friends think, what will my family think, right? But you could also realize, and you can train your brain to constantly think about the things why you can do something, why you should do something, because it's a habit. The reason you constantly think about why you cannot do something is because you've been doing it all of your life, and it's rooted deep into your subconscious mind, and it's habitual. A habit is an action which you do naturally and you don't really think about it. And you can consciously change that to things where And you can change that to where you constantly tell yourself why you can do something, and you start seeing opportunities around. So at the end of the day, like I said, it comes to being two types of people: those who stay in their comfort zone and take advice from their fears, or those who take that risk and realize that time will never be right. Who do you want to be? Because at the end of the day, that can only go two ways. But I guarantee you, because I'm starting finally to be that second person, to understand there is no right time, and to understand that risk is an illusion, and that yes, I might piss some people off, I might upset some people in the time being by doing what I want to do, but it's my life at the end of the day. And I feel, and I know for a fact, that if you don't do what you truly want to do, you're just going to be sad, depressed, lonely, and it's just going to be a horrible life because you are not living the way you truly know you should. And the thing is that you feel worse because you are constantly telling yourself indirectly that you are not mentally strong enough and brave enough to make the bold decision and to live your life the way you want it. So do that thing. Make that decision. Make the choice that you know you so deeply want to do, but that you are afraid of doing. Because I promise, once you commit, once you make that decision, you're going to be very grateful that you did.